Good morning. Oh, I feel a bit rough this morning. It is morning still, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, what was it? We cut that grass yesterday, so we're gonna pick up half the field as grass, and then the other half of the field as hay. Get it baled, get it into the mixer for the cow feed, and then we need to plough this field out. This one here, so it actually registers as a field. So that's the plan for today. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this field yet. Haven't made my mind up, so. Right, windrower. Good morning, Dawn. Morning, morning, morning. How the hell are you? Yeah, woke up with a bit of a headache this morning. Wow. Right. Am I connected before I drive off? No, yes. Right. And then where should we start? We'll start at the beginning and finish at the end, I would imagine. Now this is a bit of kit we started with, so I don't know how useful this is. But we'll give it a go. Switch it on. So basically what this does, just puts it into rows so the baler can pick it up easier, is the plan. That's the plan. Oh, my eyes are stinging. Got a bit of a thumpy head. Doing well. Yeah, forgot how to reverse again. Alright, no worries. Enjoy. I suppose the next plan of action is figure out what field we're going to buy. But yeah, pick half of it up as just grass, and then the other half as hay. It's got a mind of its own, this flipping windrow. Let's reverse back straight, god damn it. Thank you. Oh, single bird still flying round. Is he going to land? No. No idea of the quality of this grass either because I can't check the field info, but we'll get what we can. Yes, this doesn't like going backwards. What I need to do is cut this field in half somehow. So then I have half for grass, half for hay. Yeah, maybe down here is half. So I'll have this, the right half as grass, the other half as hay. Not quite half, is it? But right, we'll do one row going back up the other way. Grass and hay are both useful, so it doesn't really matter too much. will do. Just to create hay, it's going to need another process. I've got to turn the grass over so it dries. See how we go. This is our field here as well. Not registering as a field. It's very light for just grass. I mean, this is usually the colour of hay. Don't know why all the texture and everything keeps changing on this field every... Weird. No idea what the hell's going on. I thought it was my eyes. Well, no idea what that crashed into. I think it's like the I don't know if it's like the textures are popping in or something, but there's some weird things, stuff going on here. I think the baler was back at the main farm. More coffee required. I'm not coming down in the lurg that the flipping hairdresser had last weekend. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oops. I left the thing down, I shouldn't have. Ah well, I can grab that. Right, have we missed any? Not really. Right, okie dokie. Leave that there. Go and get the baler, get this bit baled and swap the machine over and get the tedder. Turn that other part over, make hay, get that windrowed and baled. Any update yet? No. I was looking on the he put a post on Facebook yesterday to say it's going to be sent to Giants this week, the update. He listed quite a few issues and workarounds. So as soon as it goes to Giants and Giants test it or whatever they do with it, then it'll be released. So it's probably going to be a week before the patch is out. But yeah, good morning, good morning. How are you? Yeah, if you use Facebook at all, there's quite a big post on there about it. Yes, it is rather windy, isn't it? It was doing some blowing and rattling last night, that's for sure. Now I hope this isn't a round baler because I can't stand round bales. I better check what baler it is. I might have to sell this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a round one. No, it's a square one. That's good. Can't be bothered with the square balers, round balers. Is that Giants? No, it was on just normal Facebook. There was a post on there from the map maker.
Hello there.
I think he's got like a Facebook group going, even though I haven't joined it, you can still read the stuff. Who's that? Peachy? You alright, Peachy? That was very thoughtful of you, having a shower before you come in here stinking. Good morning, how you doing? Have you seen the windrowers, balers? Yeah, I've just used I've just used the windrower on here that comes with the map. Got your bacon cooking already. Blimey, it's only 11 o'clock. You're keen this morning. Right, let's get this unfolded. Yeah, there's the windrower there that you start with. Right, drop the thing. Twin rolls over. I don't want twine rolls. We've got to put twine rolls in this bloody thing now. Okay, that's new. You're starving today. Okie dokie. What else have I missed? TGE windrower built in with baler. Oh, those, yeah, with the big, long, wide. Yeah, they're all right if you're not playing realistically, I suppose. But yeah, I've seen those. Right, let's go and get this baled. I'll be chasing the DPD driver between 17:29 and 18:29 tonight. With clothes on, too windy for clothes. Yep. It's easing off a bit here. It's nice and sunny, but yeah, it's still a bit blustery. But yeah, kept me awake most of the bloody night though. I must have a bit of the sealant come off the window somewhere. It was bloody whistling like a train last night. The bedroom window. Having a right old whistle it was. You've put clothes online. Think they gonna finish up on the next street. Yeah, that's true. We all get new. We get next door's roof, excess roof tiles, and we all get a trampoline. I've got bloody grass all over the place here. Right, let's get this flipping thing sorted. We all get a new trampoline. Yep, I'm caught up, I think. I stuck that chocolate factory stream. I uploaded that to YouTube. I don't know how long it took. I clicked on a button and it never notified me it was doing anything, so I just switched off and went to bed last night, and I woke up this morning with an email to say that it was successful. So get rid of the cobwebs off YouTube. £90 for someone to swap my PC parts into my new case. What? It's a bit expensive, isn't it? Take about half hour. Swap everything over and boot it up, make sure it's working. Morning, Andy. Morning, morning, morning. You'd have no PC. Well, the certain things will only fit in a certain spot, so if you take it out your one and put it in the new one, it's dead easy. Dawn's away back to her game. Okie dokie. I'll bring it to you, then buy us all breakfast. I still haven't tried that breakfast yet, you know. Is Will not tech savvy then? Does the Will not do it for you? Or does he not know what he's doing either? Have I seen the total being transferred tomorrow? No. I was waiting for you to come on yesterday. I was going to have a chat with you. Are you still going to go ahead with it tomorrow, even though there's a patch looming? And it does suggest, well, it says it's not necessary, but it says for all the new changes and all the bugs to be fixed, a new save. I mean, it seems playable as it is, but there was a few MP fixes. So we're just going to go ahead and then update it and start again or something, or... But no, I jumped on yesterday. I wanted to show Dawn how to do contracts, but she couldn't, she hadn't got access to accept any, so I couldn't show her how to do any contracts, which was a bugger. Is it a good amount of money being transferred then, is it? Had to work, was on twice, have to work. Oh, bacon's ready. Bacon sarnies, everyone. Yeah, I saw you left the server at stupid o'clock this morning. Yeah, I was a bit lazy yesterday, couldn't be asked to do that spinach in field 4. And so I wanted to show Dawn how the contracts work, but she couldn't accept a contract, so we had to wander around for 10 minutes and then we left. Looks like hay on the ground and in dark green when it comes out the back of the baler. I'm not sure if this is like not a bog standard, a basic, I don't know if it's a modded baler or what, but it asks for twine. to be added. It didn't do that on the base game map. Never been asked to add twine before. So I don't know if this is a modded baler. SR had internet trouble, as he said it was lagging for him. Yeah, it's alright when we were on. Didn't have any lag issues, or I can recall. I still can't figure out why you own this field but it's not a field. I don't know if that's intended, or it does say on those notes he left on Facebook that you've got to plough this to turn it back into a registered field or a recognised field. So I tried to do the GPS on it yesterday and it wasn't having it. Well, I'm sure I bailed 2 fields on that Riverbed Springs with the square baler, because I bought a square baler and it never had asked me to add twine. But when I started this thing up, it says you need to add twine. Oh, okay. But because this was already in the map, it was empty. Okay, gotcha. That's probably why I never saw it before then. Never even noticed. Well, there was a bit here that I didn't win row. There it is. Bacon and hash brown roll. Don't suppose you're going to share any of that, are you? You can buy with or without starter pack. OD was cheap and made you pay. Ooh. It's not watching where I'm going. I just pressed R to put it in. I don't know if it cost me any money or not. Probably did. But I've decided not to put a pasture down yet by the cows. I'm just going to leave them in the barn. It's a pity you couldn't link the pasture to the cow barn that's already there, but it is what it is, I suppose. Just like silage bales wrap needs refills. This is why I don't understand people bring out the twine mod. No, oh God, it's not watching where I'm going again. Yeah, that mod's out now, isn't it, with the baler, with the two big, massive wind-rowing things on the front. So, I don't know if do they exist in real life? They don't look realistic. It's not this field here as well. We own this bit here, but it's not an actual field. It's a pretend field. Well, it hasn't used any of that twine at all. You can say that about the crone mower has not seen one in real life now. Yeah, it's true. They must exist. Probably an American thing, isn't it? Certainly don't think they'd have them over here. Yeah, it's still 24 of 24. I thought that would be using it on every bale. Or using part of it. Not complaining. It's a shame I got to play with this. I wonder if you left it, whether it would grow back. Gonna get it ploughed out anyway. Get it ploughed and put some grass in it, so I can actually use the GPS on it. Or Central Europe, certainly. Yeah. She said it might be a Spanish thing or something. I don't know. I don't think you'd see many of those in the UK. Yeah, I think there's a lot of fixes in the next patch for this, for the consoles as well. They're having major issues. Got no road textures. Walk through walls, I think. Right, I think that's all the grass. A little bit there I've missed. And then that other half we're going to do as hay. Right, leave that there. And I think he's fixed that door as well, because you click on that door to open it, doesn't open, it shoots up into the sky. I think it's fixing that as well. That I don't need that feed mixer, because I can just put the stuff in a trailer. Let's get rid of that mixer. Can't be bothered to hitch up to it to move it out of the way. I hope this tractor fits under here. Phew, I didn't think that was going to fit. That was delightful. Well, glad somebody enjoyed it. Yeah, oh, you had some red sauce today, either non-collision or only just made it. Yeah, I could have probably seen better if I'd have done a third person, but right, let's go and make hay while the sun shines. Right, that's a weird texture, it's like straw. Definitely a difference though. Come on, cruise control. Do you get the sauce all down your chin, Peachy? That red sauce all down your chin. Oh, nice and clean. That's good. As I say, you've just had a shower. Well, let's hope we can all get into the city tonight. I don't know what the hell was going on last night. Bloody hell, a nightmare. Keep getting booted. I was in mid-convo with DD and then just poof, black screen. Yeah. You never got kicked once? Yeah, twice I got kicked. And then got that error that I couldn't get back in. Was waiting for the ticket or something. Wasn't enough sauce if you didn't drip down your chin, early bite, yeah. Mind you, on about that money to transfer over, Andy, that's like all 3 farms, isn't it, combined? Was placed on my sandwich with such care that it didn't leak out. Right, okay. A precision sauce application. You need a nap now after one sandwich. And have a cold shower, that'll wake you up. I think I'm going to end up with a lot more hay than I did grass. Trying to find someone cheaper to build my PC. I was going to say, you've got nobody in the family that can do it, but it's probably going to cost you more than 90 quid in fuel to get back up home, isn't it? Because your new case will come with a power pack, won't it? So you won't need to swap that out. Or have you, is it totally in a total empty case? Swapping out all the bits is not a problem. It's the wiring that's an absolute nightmare, where to connect all the wires. So yeah, pretty much got to know what you're doing with the wiring. I think I'd struggle with that. Wiring everything up's the nightmare. Going from multiple to single farm and joints mechanic is bugged if I'm logged in as farm 3, sell farm 2 products, farm 3. Right, okay. Farm 3 gets the money and not farm 2. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Definitely wasn't tested before it got released. Absolutely no way. Did you see the post from him on Facebook, Andy, with all the workarounds and the issues? Yeah, I was looking at that yesterday. I went to the billboard thing when the two red silos at the main farm were empty. So, had you already sold all that stuff that was in there? I think I sold that the other day, didn't it? I think it still had some. Did it have canola in it or something? I can't remember. So how come Dawn couldn't accept any of the contracts, or did you not set her up to do that? Because I don't think she ever swapped farms, did she? Yeah, I know there was, he mentioned about that door launching into the sky, and there was some gates weren't working, opening into buildings, but I haven't found anything yet from what I've seen and explored. But I know it mentioned about you'd got to plough this field to actually make it into a field. So whether it was intentional, which seems strange, actually owing this land but it not being a field was a bit weird. And that one in front as well, we own that, but it's not classed as a field because it doesn't give you any field info. I think there's more bugs on the console version than the PC version. Yeah. But with pastures, that's like separate milking area, isn't it? Separate feed area. It'd be nice if you could have put a pasture down in that field 36 and link it to the cow shed, but you can't. You can delete that cow shed and put down your own, but I like the look of the one that's in game. And I think he said he hasn't actually got it as a placeable item, that cow shed, because of the slurry pit needs to be buried in the ground. And if he deleted the cow shed, there was some decals left floating in mid-air. I think that was another issue. None of them game breaking really, as long as you don't get rid of that shed. My cows are just going to live in there. I might do the same, plough out that field, cut the grass, plough out field 36 and put grass in it again. I need to fix the flipping manure issue. Dawn as none are still in school and only on if you're... Yeah. So I think that's the only thing she hasn't tried is the contracts. Yeah, I didn't quite cut this field in half equally, did I? It's going to be a lot more hay than grass. Oh, excuse me. Squeaky steering wheel. Not gotten round to editing permissions, has been more focused on learning basics for the advanced lessons. Okie dokie. So what are you on about advanced lessons, as in what? Oh, there was an issue with invisible cars driving round as well, so it suggested you turned off traffic. I think that was another bug. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure she'll want to do more than just the horses. I think she enjoys the farming side of it as well. Traffic's in, but don't have traffic on servers anyway, as logs low end players when they... Yeah. No, probably not fixed. I guarantee it's not. But so they only get one car on here anyway. But yeah, there was something about him. People had reported invisible cars. I thought this was all fully tested anyway before he sent it to Giants with that Scroft and somebody else. So why is all of a sudden it's got loads of errors in it? And it was fully tested, well, it was definitely played for a good month maybe before it went to Giants. So how come all these issues have arise now? Seems very strange. Can't be like the buffalo, you see them one place but I see them in another. Yeah, it's a bit like that bloody that drug game the other night. All the locals were all wearing different coloured clothes. Yeah, he opened all the doors, no issue, yeah. So who actually uploads it to Mod Hub after Giants have... Did Giants upload it? Or does he get sent back saying it's alright and then Oxygen David actually uploads it himself? Because something's gone wrong somewhere, hasn't it, considering there was no issues in testing? Something's gone wrong. Right, okay. Yeah, so something they've done, or something in the upload process has knackered it up. If nobody had issues testing it. How strange. So is your save ready to go for tomorrow then, Andy? You've done everything you need to do? Pretty much. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All you got to do now is you're just going to do the new threads in Discord, weren't you? Just starting off owning the fields that you start this game with, as in single player. Or have you purchased any additional ones to kick it off, even though there's enough to do on that first bloody field? Did you bother harvesting the spinach on field 4, or have you just left it? Start a farm and the horse, chicken, land and... Right, okay. So I've noticed in the... there's no bees in here either, is there? No beehives added as standard. Oh, you did harvest it, yeah. So I think Dawn didn't get on till probably 4 o'clock, and I thought, well, it's going to take probably a couple of hours, and she'd have been into cooking time, so I didn't bother. I didn't want to start it and leave it. Alright, let's go and put this away. Get the windrower. Yeah, but this door, when you click on this door to open it, I don't know if you've tried it, it just launches up in the air. Whee! There it went. There it goes, look. Bye! The door has gone into orbit. You left. Then SR popped on, says having issues, so popped on to see if issues. And so pallets started it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw he jumped on just after he left. Well, I saw that he was playing on Steam, but I didn't know if he was on the server or if he was doing a single player thing. So it takes a bit for the that server status to catch up when you join. For me it's about 60% load. Yeah, I think I've probably been in a few minutes before it updates for me. Right, let's move this out of the way. Turn that off so I don't pick the tractor up. I think Scouser was on about yesterday. I don't know if it, well, must be a bug. Because he's playing, is it US Flatlands or something, which is like a big map. And he's got a hell of a lot of mods in there. And he got a forage wagon with the big two like windrows on. And I think he said he got 2.5 million litres in this trailer. And he picked up a small tuft of grass that was left, and it converted all the hay. 2.5 million litres, it converted all the hay to grass. Well, that don't sound right somehow. I'm sure there was like a certain percentage before it did that nonsense. This why say use voice channel. I and other farm sim players can see it in use. Yeah. So yeah, that's got to definitely be a bug to just pick a little bit of grass up and it converts the whole of the trailer to grass. Oh, this thing don't like going backwards. So yeah, he wasn't impressed. I mean, I know there's still some stuff, there's still some grass left in the baler, but once I start picking this up, it'll either chuck out a full grass one and then go to hay, or it'll convert what's left in the baler to hay. Yeah, the majority rules, but yeah, it converted the whole of the trailer to grass. So that's got to be a bug. Unless it's the mod he was using, of course, it could be that as well. This Wind Road flipping grass is like driving over rocks. Excuse me. And at least that TMR mixer thing takes bales, thank goodness. So I'll get that filled up with hay and grass. What are you on about, Andy, from server? Oh, the TMR thing, yeah, I got it from the server, yeah. I didn't use that big one I'd got on the river bend. Yeah. Yeah, it does the pig food and the TMR, doesn't it? Plus it's smaller as well, fits in there nice where that bunker was. So I put the TMR mixer in there and I put the dairy in there as well, because that's only tiny. Right by the cows, so I ain't got to transfer the milk very far. I suppose I could do a separate pasture, thinking about it, in 36, because you could put cows and buffalo in the pastures, can't you? So I could do the buffalo milk as well, couldn't I? Have cows in the shed and buffalo in the pasture. That's an option. Yeah, I know. Well, it's the same. You got long grain rice and rice as well as a crop on here. When have you seen long? Do they do long grain rice in the UK? Do they? Do they grow rice in the UK? It's like the sorghum as well. I don't think they grow that in the UK, do they? But it's a crop on this map. Sugar beet? Do they grow sugar beet in the UK? I have no idea. Apparently that guy that was in earlier on, Stetto, he says there's somebody else making a UK map. Based not very far from where he lives, and I can't remember where he said he lived. There's another UK map in the making. Whether that will go to Giants or whether it'll be on a third-party website, I don't know. I can't remember what the name of it was. Sugar beet more than sugar cane in the UK. Okay. How about long grain rice and rice? Do they grow that in the UK? Sure, I'll switch that off. God, best place to put this. Can still see the door up there, look. The door to heaven. If anything, it would be long grain in the UK. Right, let's turn that off. Has anybody got a long ladder? I don't know, I'm going to get that door back. So if you click on it, it doesn't close itself. I think you have to quit out the game for it to reappear. So I think it said on that Facebook thing that you can leave like all the gates open, but as soon as you leave the game, they'll default and they'll close themselves. I think it did the same on 19 and 22, but I said I can't remember playing this on 22. I wonder if it created this field here into a long grain rice field, how long it would take to flood it. Or does it not matter if it was a small field or a big field? It still takes the same amount of time to flood it. Flood a field this size, it'd take weeks. "22 was 3-year-old, so you try remembering what you played 2 months." Yeah, I might have played it, I can't remember. I'm sure I played one of his maps on 22. And I'm trying to think which one it was. I can picture it, but I can't remember the name of it. Because you came out the gates from the farm, and if you turned right, you went down, you went underneath the bridge. And some of the machinery wouldn't fit under it. And then you had a field to the left, which I think was a starter field. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. Throw out some names, Andy, and I'll tell you which one it was. Chillington, yeah, I think it might have been, you know. That was a good guess straight off the bat. Yeah, I think it might have been Chillington. I'm sure I played that on 22. Is that poor soul bird flying round again, still looking for a mate? Steam loco. Yes. Yeah, I think that was the one, yeah, with the steam. And there was another one I played as well, I'm sure I played on 22, the Irish one. It might have been the Irish one actually, not the Chillington. What was the Irish one called? The one that was based in Ireland. I think that had a steam loco as well, didn't it? I think it might have been the Irish one I played on 22. Can't remember the name of that one either. don't know if that was something Valley, I can't remember. Yeah. Pretty sure he did one based in Ireland, but as I said, I can't remember the name of it. And if I ever streamed it, streams will have long gone. I must have dropped bales very close to that bale thing, because I got 3 bales in there now. I only had 1. I think that's one that had a lot of narrow roads on it. I've played that many, I can't remember half of them. I don't know why all the texture keeps changing on this field. It's most annoying. I think it's a draw distance thing. I wonder if there's fish still in that stream down there. I'm sure there used to be fish in there you could see swimming. Oxy maps for 22, Calmsden, Swiss Future Farm, Court Farm. Wasn't any of them. I tried that Court Farm, I couldn't get into it. I'm sure it was one of his maps based in Ireland. Perhaps it was made by somebody else then. Unless we're going back to 90, might have even been Farming Sim 19, you know. No, must have been in 19 then. And we're trying to drive around that bale. Perhaps I didn't, perhaps it was Chillington I played in 22 then. Mind you, the servers and the Donny ran as well. He had some maps on there. He might have even been on one of his servers. As I say, we're going back a few years. Too many. He never did Sandy Bay, did he, for 22? Or did he? I'm sure he did Sandy Bay. 22. I certainly didn't play that Swiss Future Farm. Because I know the remake of Sandy Bay I played, as I said, what version it was on, it had the speed cameras, didn't it, down that country lane to one of the fields. With a cop car, the speed trap. And I wasn't keen so much on the remake as the original. Right, that's all the Hay Win Road. Good afternoon, Si. How are you, sir? Happy Friday. How the hell are you doing? Nice to see you here. Doing good, thank you. Hope you're... Yep, all good, matey, thank you. Can't complain. Well, you can, but nobody listens. But now I'm all good. A bit croaky I was earlier on. That was lack of coffee. let's get the baler hooked up. There's a bird landed in the field over there. That's the first time I've seen one on the ground. It's the first bird I've seen on the ground. When I was doing groceries earlier, I heard a lot of people hacking. Oh God. Yes, just hope you don't. I went to the hairdresser's last Saturday, get my hair cut, and she was coughing and barking, but I think if I'd have caught anything, I'd have got it by now. So I must have spent most of the night snoring or something. Right, let's go and get this hay baled. So it's still going to chuck out a grass by the look of it first. And then hopefully that should convert to hay when it's dumped that one out. They don't run over the family member. No, absolutely not, sir. Now that's converted to hay now. It started off as grass. So there's obviously more hay in there than grass, and it's converted it from grass to hay, so that's good. I still don't know why it's not using any of that twine. It's not showing as it's using any. As long as the neighbours don't complain about snoring, it's all good. Well, if they do, I can't hear them because I'm asleep. And I never used to snore, so I don't know why I've started snoring now, because I know it's woke me up a couple of times. Is that old age, is it, when you start snoring? It will when roll runs out, as that's 24 rolls. Oh, okay. So once it's used a roll, that'll go down a notch then. So what you got planned for today then, Si, apart from your grocery shopping, which that mission has been completed? What are you doing exciting today? If anything. It's like you buying 24 rolls of cling film, foil wrap, one sandwich, you still got 24 rolls. Okay. That mission is luckily done. No real plans so far. Might dabble in Sims 4 for a bit, or play some Battlefield. Okay. Hang on, watch what you say. Now she's here now. Oh, come back, Dawn. Thought you might have been in the city last night, Si. Put up with all the issues everybody was happy and keep getting kicked out. Only for a bit you got to change your bedding. Okay. Repeat the bed again. Told you not to drink all them coffees. Yeah, I read on DC about connections issue. You might have, okay. We shall not pry any further. Yeah, it kicked me twice. There's some people it never kicked and then I couldn't get back in again. I was in full convo with DD and then just poof, disappeared. I bet she thought, how rude. He was about to jump in, but nah, yeah. Well, we was hoping for a quiet night last night, but yeah, it was all hell let loose. We was kept busy. Yeah, like magic. Poof, gone. You haven't done any of this yet either, have you? Done any baling and grass cutting? Still so much for you to do. There's been multiple issues the past weeks, and not only with the connection. Yeah, there was CFX issues, I think, and I think that's probably what the issue was last night. But for as long as it lasted, we got quite a bit done actually last night. Just running around like bloody headless chickens. Getting call outs and going to the spot and there was nobody there. Well, the downside is I've got to pick all these bloody things up. It's usually the same thing, crims shoot cops, cops chase crims, cars get destroyed and you guys have to turn up. Yeah, that pretty much summed it up last night, I think. Yeah, I think we fixed the motorbike the cops have got twice. 3 or 4 cop cars. Was one of the civs. I think we did him twice in his car and once in his van. We sorted Trig out as well. Yeah, it was all go. Didn't even have a chance to sit down and eat our cucumber sandwiches. Seems a lot faster than 11 miles an hour when you're in cab. Grab that bit. It seems darker outside than it does inside. It's stripped and the washer's on. Half job done. Yep, have to leave it stripped for a bit, let it air. Yep. Housework is never always something to do. I read some apocalyptic storm is about to hit Ireland, England. Yeah, last night, we had it last night. Very strong winds. No idea if it was raining or not, but yeah, it woke me up, the wind. I was saying earlier on, I think I've got a bit of sealant or something missing off the window. It's whistling like a flipping kettle it was last night at the window. I'll have to find out where that little hole is and get that plugged up. Us in the north, we'll just put our big coats on. Yep. And your wellies, don't forget your wellies. And bother boots, yeah. I watched the rest of that police chase last night, Dawn. They got him in the end. They ended up going back to where the chase, well, wasn't much of a chase, was it really? But they ended up going back to where they started, and they jumped out the car while it was still moving, and then the cops nabbed them. It was all very anticlimactic. It wasn't a chase really, was it? It's more like a convoy. Like I was out for a Sunday drive. Only in America, eh? Well, I think we're going to have plenty of hay. I have no idea if there's any modded auto load trailers out, so I'm going to have to do this with the bale forks. It's going to be embarrassing. Auto load still in beta, okay. So that's another strange word, is it beta or beta? If it was beta, I think it would be B-A-T-A. So is it pronounced beta or beta? That's the puzzle for today. Right, last strip. I think there is some trailer you can pick the bales up with automatically. there was in 22, and I don't think there's one on the Giants mod hub yet, but there's one on the American one, but you say whether it works or not is another thing. Right, here we have it then. That's all the bales done. There's update at least once a week. So you can't be bothered at the moment until full release version. Okie dokie. Right, go put the baler back. Drive over that bale. Nobody saw that. It's chat's fault. Reading chat, that was. It's your fault, Andy. Yeah, but I had like a flatbed man truck that was auto load. 22, I'm sure it was. But unless I haven't seen it, that universal tank pack hasn't got the. I couldn't find the truck with the tanker on the back. I'm sure that was part of the universal tank pack. I couldn't see in the shop. Or you guys be updated each time you want to. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wait for the final version. Can't be keep uploading stuff every other day. Right, baler done. Let's go and get some fuel. But you set the load area in shop. John, about with the tank and the lorry. I said I couldn't see one. What you on about, Andy? You on about the auto load? Okay. I think you was on about the universal tank pack thing then. Right, let's go and have a wander down to the tractor with the bale forks on. Oh, is that the one that keeps getting updated? Yeah, so I'll put the mixer there and I'll put the dairy there. Right, let's go and attempt at picking some bales up, shall we? Never used a tractor, I always use the skid steer, and I haven't got one of those yet. I don't know how many you can pick up with this either. Can you pick up 2 at a time, or does it only want 1 at a time? There's no man truck impact, probably because no man truck in game to use as base. Farmer Andy would need to build truck from scratch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Should be able to get 2 on there. Right, let go of it, thank you. Nope. I don't think I've got, there's no weight on the back, is there? Right, this is only going to carry 1 at a time. Might have to go and spend some money and go and get a so we're going to be here all bloody day if we're going to pick up 1 at a time. Sure, with the skid steer I'll be able to get at least 2. Poof, just like that. Yeah, let's go buy a, let's go spend some money. Press left shift in cab. What's that do? Put your head over steering wheel. Oh yeah, the zoom in thing. Yeah, for the cab view. Yeah. Right, let's go and get our still got the milk tanker, the header to collect. Right, drive back at probably 5 miles an hour. Seven mile an hour. Find it better view for the forks. Yeah, even better in there, in that one. Right, let's put cruise control on. It's going to take us an hour to get back to the farm. Lack of texture on the joysticks. It's a bit disappointing. Looks like they've been 3D printed. F25 version 1.5 out next week. Right, okay. Is there a list of fixes? Have they put any patch notes out yet? Oh no, what's the matter with the car door? They're going to cost you a fortune to get it fixed. Wow. Mind you, said you've got to have new sills, so that's a lot of welding and stuff. We're currently aiming to release 1.5 next week. It includes a performance mode for consoles and more. On the blog we also explain how patches are created and share further details. Thanks for your patience. Yeah. Comes in one hand, gone in the other. Gonna get a pint of vodka, yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, considering probably the amount of work that needs doing and £500 an hour labour. It's a lot of money, but that's not too bad in the scope of things, probably. But yeah, wow. Does that include the MOT as well? Just like the MOTs are about 45 quid now these days, aren't they? I'm sure it'd be quicker pushing this. No full patch notes yet. Okie dokie. So I know Oxygen David was saying he was sending his patch to Giants within a week. He's probably going to wait now till after the patch to make sure he ain't going to change anything else. Isn't the one with the extending arm faster? This gadget on the front of here is only for this vehicle. I don't know if there's like universal bale forks, but I know I can get at least 2 bales on this. Whereas to use the other one I'd have to go and buy a weight as well, because there was no weight on the back of it. No car for a week or 2. Yeah, telehandlers. Yeah, I could have got a telehandler. This will do for now. This will do for now. So how's he going to get to work then? Has he got to walk? Yeah. Yeah. Still have enough money for your wax. Oops. It's weird, I can't remember it doing that before. When you actually turn the steering wheel, it turns the thing. I mean, technically, it probably would. I've got to get used to which way the thing turns. No, not that way, that way. Now the downside of this is you can't see where the bloody hell you're going. Yes. Yes, I do. Spin this on the spot, you can. Yeah. I should have bought a telehandler, really, shouldn't I? This'll do for now. I never even thought about the telehandler. Excuse me. Poof. How much does that hold? Grass. Oh, grass is classed as silage base, isn't it? Blimey, that's got a big capacity, hasn't it? We've got plenty of room to fill that up. Hotel architect is back with a new playtest. Oh, okay. Looks like they added a lot to it. Ghosts. Oh. That sounds very much like 2 Point Hospital, doesn't it? Clogged toilets and sinks. Yeah. How's your website and labelling going, Dawn, or is that still work in progress? So now you've got somebody on your labelling. Still work in progress. Oh, okay. Right, okie doke. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, we know. How the hell would you see where you're going in real life? One of these, like that. You can't. And we fell out last week, so I haven't... Oh, yeah. Keeping your gob shut. Don't know how you're going to get that door back from up there. She's got a very long ladder. How many bales can you carry with that telehandler, Andy? Is it? Can you get 3 bales on that? Is there any modded bale spikes out yet? So now you can get some that can carry like 4 bales. New scenarios now. What we're still on about the hotel thing. If I was using forks, I could get 4, 2, 2. They're listed, not playable though. We're still talking the hotel thing. Yeah. I'll keep up with you, don't worry. Eventually. Yeah, I think I might sell this, cut my losses and go get a telehandler. I think there's one with hooks for more. Okie dokie. mind, I might just do this for... Yeah, I've got another hour yet. I don't want to be quitting out the game and downloading mods while streaming. I'm sure it's base game. One with the hooks. Shall we have a look? Loaders, telehandlers, telehandler tools. Nope. I got the normal bale fork. Which looks similar size to the one we've got on the telehandler. But yeah, I can't see any. Check front loader. Do you get an option to fit it on a telehandler though? I got one there with the hooks, but that's for a front loader. Oh, front loader, not wheel loader. Front loader. No, front loader tools. The only bale spikes, that one. Yeah, that ain't got the hooks on it though, has it? That's the one you had on the server though, isn't it? So you can carry 4 on that one. Oh, there. Will that fit on a telehandler though? You got an option to fit, so you haven't got an option to fit it to a telehandler. Will that fit on a telehandler? Is that going to fit on a telehandler, or have I got to get a front loader? I mean, it looks the same attachment for the telehandler. So I'm sure on the server, no, it's only for a front loader by the looks of it. You've got front loader on the tractor. Yeah. All right, I'll have a mooch for some, because I'm sure there'll be like the bale fork things for the telehandler. I'm sure there'll be some mods out somewhere I can grab. I'll stick with this for now. Because if I get that for the tractor, I've got to buy the weight as well. I think I sold all the weights. It's very rarely I use them. try stacking 3. I can try. Yeah, definitely lift high enough. I can try it for sure. Still a problem with depth perception in this game. Ooh. It's grabbed them. Still can't see where I'm going, but whether they'll get there intact is another thing. But yeah, if I can get an attachment for the telehandle that carries 4, that's got like the hooks that hook them, I can be able to carry a lot more. I'll have a mooch on the mod sites after. I hope the cows appreciate all this hard work. Oh, there we go. We almost made it. Yeah, if I've got an auto load trailer, I've had all these picked up by now. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right, still got plenty of room. Come on, get. Oh God! So that way, or just a little bit there. That'll do. Nothing dodgy about this at all. See if we can get all three on there without losing them at the end. Some nice and gentle turns. So we need the grass for that silage base, and then we need the hay to make the TMR. Right, nice and gently does it. Always takes them, never takes the one off the spikes. Get off. But yeah, easy peasy with auto load. You just drive round and they all appear on the back. And then dump them all off and away you go. I think apart from the ones round the... Yeah, I've still got a few grass ones left. It would, yeah. As you say, again, very unrealistic, but it is only a game. So this one must have a good weight in the back of this skid steer. Oops, too far. Ooh, nearly. It's like playing that, what's that game? Jenga, isn't it? No, missed the bottom one. It is Jenga with grass bales. So what time are you planning to upload the new map tomorrow then, Andy, when you get up? Are you at work tomorrow? No, work till 10 AM Sunday, okay? So when you get up then? It is Saturday tomorrow, isn't it? I have absolutely no idea what day it is. Or when server clocks over to August as no need to sleep tonight. Okay. I think that's a hay bale and a grass bale. Shouldn't make any difference. Picked all the grass up now then. Oh, I'm sure that's a grass one there. That'll all fit anyway. Steady. Oh. Got the forks up too high. So be ready when you wake up. That sounds good to me. It's not going to tip that over, is it? Yeah, a pair of them are on the side. Okay. I need to write those. Alright, we got it in the end. Need to flip those two back on the flat side. Getting there slowly. £7 mph is painful. But then again, doing 20 mph with 4 bales on that, they're all going to go flying, aren't they? You still here, Dawn? Yep. You're going to be about tomorrow afternoon to have a look at the this map for a guided tour and a mooch. Cool, cool. So I shan't be streaming tomorrow, so give me a shout when you're ready. Right, we've got to write these two things. You can't go anywhere. Well, not unless you catch the bus, taxi or walk. So you've not got a push bike. What are you going to do now for shopping? You're going to have to order in or get one of the lads to do it for you. We're one bike down due to... Oh, yeah. Eat out the freezer. Oh, how are we going to get that door back? It's got to sleep and it'll appear, I think. Oof, God. I think there's still loads left. Materials missing. What are you missing? You're missing silage. And we're not making any silage, so we'll activate that. So we got quite a bit of grass in, and they're collecting the hay slowly but surely. I think we've picked all the grass up now. I think there's only the hay left now, I think. Can't really tell with the draw distance. So you can see that circle on the ground, that's about it. And I did try increasing it before in 22 and it caused major issues. Well, I'm going to give it another 15 minutes and then that's 2 o'clock for me. I need another coffee. That's too close. Come on, just a little bit. Steady. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Still got the forks angled up too high. Colonel, still got loads left. Whose idea was it to do this? Load of grass on the road there, I think. Missed. Oh, and the water splash as well down in the village where you got that, where it floods. I think he's deleted that. Because apparently it was, even though there was no water there, it was still doing splashes. So I think he's deleted that as well, which was a pretty cool feature. No, let go of it. Thank you. I think I remember reading that he'd removed the water thing. Same again, probably didn't happen in the testing, but since it's been uploaded. So I think instead of trying to fix it, he's just removed it, which is a shame. Because that looked pretty cool. We're not far off real time as in game time. About 15 minutes. Sure, I've still got grass bales around the edge of the field. Oh. Sure, I saw another bale here somewhere. Yeah. There's a grass one. Gently does it. There we go. Yes, that must be an impressive weight in the back of this skid steer. It don't look that big, does it? That weight on the back, but it's certainly heavy. It's got like the radiator grill thing fitted into it as well. Cows are very noisy, aren't they? Poof, there it was, gone. Right, get the last stack and then that'll be me done, I think. Been going nearly 3.5 hours, blimey, where's that time gone? Need another coffee. Only had one. No, stop, keep turning the steering wheel. Get your hands off the steering wheel. Get your hands off the steering wheel. Steady, steady, no, hasn't got them. That's it, let it go. If I can find a decent attachment for the telehandler that can carry 4 bales, that'll be, that'll quicken up the process and we're not going to be driving at 7 miles an hour. Right, why did they all fall over? I didn't do anything different than usual. Why did they decide to fall over? I've only just got to touch this steering wheel, it's all over the place. No, behave yourself. Let's try that again. They're stacked neater than they were before. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to fall off. They're on the move again, the top two. Slippy slidey them. Okay, let's just take one. They obviously don't want to go in the silo. Naughty things. Naughty, naughty bales. Gotta flip these over again. That one's alright, it's just the back one. Right, drop these off and then I think I'm going to call it there. I'm going to search for some mods, if I can find some mods for a telehandler. And then that field's got to be ploughed so it turns it into an actual field. And then we'll plant some grass back in it so we can do half and half again, half grass, half hay. That'll keep the cows fed. And we'll get this sold and get a telehandler, make life a little bit quicker. Right, how are we doing for cows? Where do we find the info for the cows? Oh, did it come up there? No, that's the cow. Where do I get the info for the cows? There it is. So we've got 20 out of 50, 40% health, 0 reproduction rate yet. They're alright for food. We've got 41 litres of milk. They're alright for straw. 277 litres of slurry, and I probably won't show in here yet. That's probably not enough. Probably not enough to show in there yet. I don't even know how full that will have to get before it actually shows, if it does. I hope it does. It used to. It used to show you what was in there. Right, how are we doing for stuff in here? So silage is getting there slowly. I think the rest of the hay will top that up nicely. Is that number going up? Yep. Right, okie dokie. Right, I'm a bit slacking on a few shout outs because I'm pretty sure I didn't give Andy a shout out. Pretty sure I gave Dormon, but we'll do another one. Why not? Because I can. And Peachy was in earlier. Give Peachy a buzz as well. Right. I am going to leave it there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back on this farm again tomorrow. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Si. Thanks for lurking, matey. No stream tomorrow, no stream Sunday. Be back Monday. Hopefully I'll have sorted the baling stuff out, the bales by then. Should have. Probably sort that out within the next hour if there's anything about. You in the city tonight, Dawn? You're in the city tonight. If we can get in, I'll see you in there. And maybe you, Si, if you're going to make an appearance. Sort them Russians out. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll, you think so? Okie dokie. Alright. Yeah, I'll be back Monday. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Have fun. Take care. See you later. Bye.